Capricorn, hi, welcome to my channel. We're getting close to February, so I decided let's do some bonus love readings for February. That's what we will be doing here today with you. I'm going to give your cards a few shuffles here. We're going to lay them out. The way I like to do these readings is I am going to take a look at the shared energy between you both. We're going to look at your energy, their energy, and then the near future, what is coming towards you. I will also be putting up some photos here for you guys to see what we pull as well. So let's go ahead and give these cards a few shuffles. Now, these are love readings. It doesn't mean that it's romantic, although they often are. But really, anybody that you're thinking of, if the reading resonates, then it's for you. All right, Capricorn, let's see. All right. February 2021. We're going to stop here. We got death at the bottom. Let's see. All right. Shared energy between you both. Justice. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What action would they like to take towards you? Wow. How you see them? How you feel about them? What action you would like to take towards them? And then the near future, what is coming toward you? All right, direction change overall. Justice being the situation here, and it's a shared energy for you both. So it just feels like something obviously went wrong, right? An injustice happened here. But it does feel like it's starting to get vindicated. We're not there quite yet with justice, but you know, it's a card about cause and effect, right? So, but with it being here at the center, it just feels like both of you are in this place now where you kind of see, like both of you can see what got you here. What choices were made, what actions were taken, you know, the ripple effect that led here, you know, because it is a card of like karma, right? Things circling back. But with justice being here, it's having the ability to kind of connect those dots and seeing how it's all connected, right? So I don't feel any confusion right now, not from either party with how you got here or how they see you. I mean, with how they're seeing you and feeling about you, it's really beautiful, Capricorn. Like really beautiful. I see that you're in a place right now where you're a little, I don't know, there's like a little stuck feeling for some reason with your emotions. Like maybe you're just having trouble letting your emotions out, honestly. But both of you like really see happiness with each other. Like we have two of the happiest cards here on your spread already. All right, the way they see you, I mean, Two of Cups. I mean, come on, this is a partnership that's like just with so much harmony. It has so much potential for growth, right? This is like shared values. This is also like just, I don't know, look at two people bringing each other their cup of love, right? Meeting each other halfway, you know, shared vision. Just a lot of potential for growth. It's the Two of Cups. What can you say? It's such a beautiful way to see somebody. Like you see them as it's almost like a perfect match, right? Kind of like that. That's how they see you. We are going to pull a second layer. So these are just the general energies, and we will clarify all of these. How they feel about you. We got the beautiful Queen of Cups energy. I mean, she is one of the cards in my deck that represents unconditional love. It's, you know, it's a feeling of feeling safe, feeling understood without even words. There's just so much love and emotion here with the Queen of Cups and how they feel about you. There's like a sense of safety, a sense of security, a sense of nurturing, a sense of healing, an openness, you know, an acceptance with it. It's really beautiful with the energies right now, with how they're seeing you, feeling about you. The action that they want to take towards you, we got the Sun, the happiest card in the entire tarot, right? You know, it's about maybe... you know, maybe they're ready to like turn a new leaf. You know, it sounds like a bright new day, a bright new chapter here. It's about bringing the fun back in as well. You know, the gift of life and like truly feeling that way. There's hope, there's joy, there's enlightenment. Like maybe you could, it's like seeing the path forward now. If it was clouded before for them, it's not anymore. It's not anymore. How you see them, we got one of the other happiest cards in the deck. We got the Nine of Cups. So wish come true. Happy. And maybe, I don't know, maybe, you know, with the Nine of Cups, it is personal satisfaction. And just because I'm looking down this spread here, we have the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Swords, right? So I feel like, you know, maybe in the recent past you could, or even currently for some reason, some of you could just feel like maybe they were more concerned with what made them happy versus what made you both happy. you know, there can be that energy too, just looking at these cards. But either way, you do still kind of see them and view them as a wish come true here, Capricorn. So that energy is still present, even if maybe you've felt they could have been more selfish in the past. You know, not for everyone, but the energy just with the other cards connected to it. Like when it comes to the way they're looking at you and feeling about you, it's like, no complaints here. Like if I handpick these cards, you know, like putting it on a vision board, it's kind of really nice. But yours, there is a sense of like, I don't know, there's something like emotionally. We have the Eight of Swords here in your emotions. And so, and I can see even with the action that you're trying to take, we're coming from a turbulent time emotionally, right? But there's something that you're just having trouble letting your emotions out with the Eight of Swords, right? You know, the Eight of Swords is the overthinking energy. It's the analysis paralysis type of energy, right? Like just when we think about something too much, we have trouble seeing what's right in front of us. But yeah, emotionally, it's just feeling a little stuck right now, right? Like unable to move, if that makes sense. That being said, the action that you do want to take is the Six of Swords. You're ready to move on, right? You're ready to transition to calmer waters. Again, justice is the shared energy. This is the situation between you both. I think there's clarity, again, on both ends of like what got us here, whatever that injustice was, whatever that means for you. I do feel there's clarity now. And now you do have the like mental strength and the mental capacity at this point to know that it's time to move on, right? It's time to transition. And then that being said, coming towards you guys is a change. There's a change in the air with the Two of Wands, right? You know, the Two of Wands is changing direction. It's making plans to move to a different place. It doesn't have to be physically. I'm not saying it's not physically, but either way, it's a change in energy, right? But it's making plans now, thinking about where you guys can go from here. But still in your comfort zone, but ready to step out of it. All right, let's clarify these energies for you. What's going on here for Capricorn? But yeah, there's just this overall sense of like, at this point, kind of having a better understanding. There's a sense of like, with justice being here, of like, accountability, but it's both of you, right? Like it's like both of you knowing the part you played in this, right? That's what it really feels. Oh my God, hold on, so many fell. I'm not even gonna read them off to you because it's just too many. Okay, let's take two with this. Let's take two with this clarifying energy. But yeah, justice is a card of taking accountability, right? Knowing how you played a part, you know, and even if you didn't play a part and you were like, oh, I didn't do anything, that's the part you played. Maybe you should have stepped in. Maybe you should have done something. Maybe you should have set up a boundary, right? So we always play a part, whether it's actively or inactively. There's a part that we play. All right, let me clarify this. We're going to stop here then. Nine of Swords is at the bottom. Yeah, Five of Cups, clarifying justice here. Five of Cups. Okay. Wow, we have all 4 twos on the spread. Two of Cups, Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. It's time to change direction here. It's time to pivot. Oh, you guys are feeling a little stuck right now about where to go. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Nine of Swords. I mean, it's like, basically, you know what got you here at this point. At this point, there is a sense of accountability and responsibility and the ability to see how one thing led to another. But you don't know where you go from here. Not right now. You guys are trying to figure that out. I mean, I feel like are way more confident than you are with, like, it seems like they're pretty obvious that they want you. And you, however, I don't know, you're back and forth. You're very back and forth. You're very much evaluating, but there is an overthinking energy. All right, the situation is the Five of Cups and Justice. Like, what can we say with that, really? Something went wrong here. Something turned out not good, right? Against your hopes, against your better wishes, against where you thought you were going to be, and something fell over. Something was lost here. There's a sadness to it. There's a regret to it when it's attached to justice. Either way, you guys both know what got you here at this point. I feel like there is a sense of accountability of just like owning it. That's there with the Five of Cups. Now, the way they see you, we got the Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Cups. Like, God, like they feel like fate is turning. I don't know what that means for you guys. If what was up, is it going down? If what was down, is it coming up, right? You know, the Wheel of Fortune is a sense of like, I don't know, they just feel like you know, maybe like twin flame, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, again, it's a card of fate and destiny, and paired with the Two of Cups, it's like they just see you like it's fated, like you're meant to be together, right? That's how they see you. Like they're supposed to be with you. You're supposed to be in their life, right? And that's just how it is with the Wheel of Fortune. But cycles are turning, and they can see that something is totally changing in this relationship. You know, that the Wheel of Fortune represents movement and change, and it's when this partnership, and they can see it. They can see that something's changing here. But again, I also feel this sense of like feeling like you guys are meant to be together. Now, the action that they want to take towards you, we got the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. You know, they want to rebuild here with the Knight of Pentacles. And they love you deeply. They love you deeply with the Queen of Cups, right? Knight of Pentacles is like ready to build brick by brick here. It's slow, it's calculated, it's also ambitious, you know, emotionally, but it's like, it's dedicated, it's committed, right? That's how they're feeling right now with the Knight of Pentacles. Of course, I wish it was like the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is like, it just feels like a rebuilding type of energy. But they're ready to show up and do that. They are ready to show up and do that, and they do love you deeply here with the Queen of Cups. Now, the action that they would like to take towards you, we got the Two of Swords paired with the Sun. Yeah, they do want to bring the fun and the joy back in, but they feel stuck. They feel like they're at a crossroads here. It's, you know, unable to act, unable to move here. And that's a little bit for you as well. I mean, yeah, no for you, actually. Yes and no for you in a way. But I feel like you're a lot colder emotionally right now than they are. Like you're in this place of like needing to protect yourself. You know, having much stronger boundaries now. We're going to get to it because the Emperor is here. Yeah, but they have this, yeah, do they want to come in and they want to bring in, basically, they kind of want to really move on, right? They want a fresh start. They want to rebuild, right? They're like, okay, we can do this again. We can hit restart here. But they know it's not that simple, right? That's why they have the Two of Swords here. They feel stuck. They feel stuck on how they're going to turn this wheel in their favor as well. I feel like they're at a crossroads. And there is a crossroads here. Again, we have all 4 twos. All the twos in tarot represent direction change. You get the Ace. You get that seed. You know, you get the inspiration, and then with that inspiration, what do? You pivot, right? That's where the 2 comes in. You start changing direction, just like the Two of Cups, right? You meet somebody, and voila, you're on a new path. There's a new path, and that's what's coming towards you. Again, you know what got you here. The question is, where do you go from here? How you see them. Again, you know, it's so funny because the way I was reading the Nine of Cups. Because it is a wish come true card, right? It is a card of happiness. But just when I looked down the line, I was like, I don't know. It just felt like maybe, I don't know, like they were concerned with their own happiness, with what they wanted, not considering you. I'm not saying that that's what happened, but that's definitely how you're seeing them. Either way, right now, clarifying the Nine of Cups, we get the Two of Pentacles. Back and forth. Do you want them? Don't you? Is it really going to make you happy? You're back and forth on that at this point. You're definitely back and forth on that. I feel like there was a time where you were 100%, but now you're back and forth right now. It's like you can't decide just yet. You are very much back and forth. You're reevaluating hardcore. They know for certain that they want to be with you, what you mean to them, all of that. And I think you know for certain what they mean to you too, but I think you're the one more in the driver's seat when it comes to where do we go from here. It definitely feels like you're in the driver's seat here. Either way, you're back and forth. Do you want them? Do you not, right? You're still deciding. You're still deciding. You're still deciding. Emotionally, we have the Eight of Swords with the Emperor for how you're feeling. You know, the Emperor, for emotions, it's kind of cold, right? Like they sit on like this like stone throne in the traditional rider waite deck. You know, they're dressed in armor. basically not even feeling like you could be vulnerable with them, ready for battle. And then, the Emperor also is like, it represents like discipline, law and order, right? Actions and consequences. And we're definitely facing consequences, both of you. But you're feeling pretty like stern right now. Like you cannot be penetrated emotionally right now, Capricorn. You're just not having it. You're not having it. It's like cold. You're protecting yourself. You're standing there like, and in a way it almost feels like you kind of have to. Of course you don't want to live in that energy, but you got to go through it. But either way, you're overanalyzing it right now, and it's got you just feeling like, I don't know, stuck, unable to move. It's that energy. There's a lot of swords for an emotion position, you know what I mean? So that already says a lot. You probably want to see cups, you want to see wands, those are ideal. And then even when you look, you see the Five of Cups, Justice, the Eight of Swords here, the Emperor. It's like consequences. All right, the action that you would like to take here, we have the Six of Swords. Clarifying that, we got the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, yeah. You're moving on regardless mentally. I don't think you're even taking action necessarily towards them or like approaching them just yet. I just think within yourself right now, you're just moving on because you need to get out of that Eight of Swords energy. And I see that you have the obvious mental capacity here with the Six of Swords to do that. It's just, you just know it's not serving you well. This, overthinking energy, overanalyzing energy. And don't get me wrong, you're still in a very analytical energy with the Seven of Pentacles. But this one is like, you're just asking, do you keep investing in this? That's what you're doing. You're reevaluating. And this is for the big picture, right? Because with the Seven of Pentacles, you're like, man, I put in energy here. I put in a lot of energy. I put in a lot of work. I was really dedicated. I really showed up to this. And somehow it's not where it should be, especially based on what you've invested, right? And now you're just asking, do you keep investing? That's where you're at. Where do you guys go from now? You guys are still figuring that out, because all of this is going to, or if it hasn't already, it makes sense, especially for you here, Capricorn, with the overthinking. It's going to put you in hermit mode. The hermit is ruled by Virgo, which represents like analytical thought, right? You go into hermit mode after you've gone through something pretty damn heavy, and it's taken over your mind. The thoughts are too much. So you're like, this is you guys both like taking a moment with yourselves, trying to figure yourselves out, trying to figure out what you really want, what you really think. What does this all mean? And again, with that Two of Wands, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? At this point, soul searching to figure that out. Listening to the inner voice, doing what you got to do. You know what got you here at this point. Everybody, I think, is aware of that here. Now the question is, where do you go from here? And it does feel like you're in the driver's seat. But either way, change is here. Change is here, seriously. Like, whatever path you're on, there's a new path coming. And you get to decide what that path is. All right, I am going to leave it there for you, Capricorn. Of course, I really do hope you enjoyed this bonus love reading. If anything resonates, hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you for letting me tune into your energies. I'll see you all next week.